Thursday morning update. We didn't do an update yesterday. I was in a bad mood yesterday morning. I had to crawl up in the attic while it was still cool and work on unhooking a bunch of ductwork for a vent hood, because I don't know that we've shown that, but our refrigerator that came with the place when we moved in went out, and it was a Viking refrigerator, and it matched the Viking stove, so we had to buy a new refrigerator. And we were like, okay, well, if we're gonna replace the refrigerator, let's replace the stove too. That way we're replacing them at the same time and they'll match, but mostly just so that we're upgrading them at the same time, you know. Anyways, so the hood had to come out yesterday because there was a guy coming to buy the hood. And so yesterday morning, when normally I would be filming an update video, I was cutting my fingers and getting grumpy, and we just weren't going to do an update yesterday. So that's what we did yesterday morning. Yesterday was also Wright County Livestock's 4th anniversary sale. It was a big sale. I don't know how many head they had. I could probably go look it up, but it was a great sale. We watched some 5-weight steers bring $5 a pound. We watched some heifers bring almost $5 a pound. It was crazy. We watched a couple 200-pound bull calves bring almost $1,300, and some 200-pound heifer calves bring, you know, $1,000. It's just a interesting time to be in the cattle industry. It takes so many dollars just to get something bought. It's unreal. But they fed us lunch and they did some drawings and giveaways and all sorts of stuff. It was a great time. Today, we're gonna OCV these heifers, and I've already went and got them caught. We're turning lights on now so that they can be warming up, because the vet should be here before too long. I'm gonna do a no, I'm gonna climb over the fence, not the gate. Oh, I've already fed everybody. I haven't fed the horses just because I was like, crap, I gotta go grab the GoPro. But all the cows are fed, and these heifers are caught. There they are. Don't mind the little pieces of trash that need to be picked up. Ugh. Always something. I don't even know what that's from. I think that's wrap, like from around a pallet, is what that's from. It's never ending. But there's the heifers. What do you girls think? So they're eating, being comfortable. Steers are eating, being comfortable. The feeder heifers on the other side are eating, being comfortable. So now we're just waiting for the vet to get here. But anything else? I guess that's all the updates. So we're gonna OCV these guys today, and then we've got some business stuff we need to take care of, like planning. We need, well, the fact of the matter is, we need more money. Because, you know, what we could do last year, with the money that we had available to us, we can't even get in with that money this year. And so there's a lot of trying to figure out, hey, what are some options to us? One thing we are going to try to do is, the cattle that we do have, we are going to try to push them a little harder. Feed is cheap, cattle are not. So we're going to try to push them a little harder and make what we have gain better. So that's one thing we're going to do. Another thing that I might do, I might travel a little bit more, and try to find more deals, as opposed to just hitting these little, not little, but these local barns. I might go, you know, drive a couple hours. It just depends. The only thing I can control is my inputs, and the two biggest ones are buying the animal, and the second biggest one is feeding the animal. So those are the only two things that we can control right now. We've got good feed, it's affordable, hay's cheap this year. Had a neighbor friend call, say, hey, there might be this really good feed available. I hope not, because that would mean that his crop didn't yield like it was supposed to because of the lack of rain. So I hope that doesn't become a thing, but if it does become a thing, that'll be good. If not, there is so much feed out there. I've been seeing alfalfa orchard grass mix, like a lot of good feed at a reasonable price, like the same price that I was paying for grass hay last year. So probably get some good hay bought here pretty quick once we sell these calves. And yeah, like I said, just try to push them a little harder. So we'll turn this back on when the vet gets here. This is a new vet. It's the same vet clinic, but this is a new vet. I've never met him. I think it's a him. I have to look at the name. Doctor or something or other. But we'll probably see if he's okay with answering a few questions. And we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing today, because we had a question in the comments, and they asked, what was OCV? And that person actually knew what it was. I think that was just a good question, so we're going to talk about that. So, vet's here. Let's get these heifers caught. Start working them. Look behind you. Right here. Come on, girls. Get in the alleyway. Hip, hip, hip. That'll do. Good girl. Well, away. Tonks away. All right, so we don't do the metal clips anymore.
No, they changed it, I believe, in November of 24 to where everything has to be these EID tags now. Before that, there was some people using the EID, some people still using the metal clips, but now they've gone and said that if you don't use like a tattoo or something else as a permanent ID on them, then you have to use these EID tags, orange for the brucellosis and white for just cattle going through a sale.
So these are set to ship interstate now. We don't have to put new tags in them.
Yep. This one will count for your 840 tag is what they've been calling it for the electronic identifier. Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Now, does that coincide with our number that we had to get or whatever?
This will be under the vet's number, I'm sure.
Yeah. This will be under accreditation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to send it in.
Okay. Because I just remember we got set up to get.
Yeah, we have a premise ID now, so we can put permanent tags in too.
Nice.
Cool.
All
okay.
Right.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I remember they changed the law, but I really wasn't thinking about that today. Because last year when we did it, they still did the metal tags.
Yeah.
Because we were right on that, like you were saying, that transitional period.
Yeah, he was like using up metal tags, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, people were trying to get as many as they could in kind of before the law.
Before
like,
the government
fully
can track you and stalk your cows.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So cool. I kind of forgot to introduce him, but that is Dr. Carroll, and he is with Williams Veterinary Service. So let's pull off a few of these heifers. One. Uh-oh, we sprung a leak on the chute, so I had to go get some fluid because it's leaking. So I gotta get it repaired done on that chute. Try this again. 1, 2. Come on, girls. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mess it up. You're on camera.
Oh, good tattoo, Jody.
Let me let her out right now.
One more. All right.
Yeah. Official.
Alright, girly pop. Good.
So here's a good question. How come I can't vaccinate these since I do all my other vaccinations?
Because the brucellosis program is USDA regulated, so the brucellosis vaccine needs to be done by a USDA accredited veterinarian.
There you go. That's a good answer. See, he knows his stuff. This is Dr. Carroll, by the way.
There we go.
Even in here in the shade, it's not that hot with the fan going. It's humid. Look at my beard and mustache. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. Okay, well, we're done with that now. Heifers are OCV vaccinated. Wait, that's redundant. The heifers have had their OCV. There, that would be how you say it. There they are. I think that's a good looking set of heifers. Of course, I'm a little biased, but... and those two back there obviously were too old to get it, so we didn't even worry about... we could have put a tag in them, but we decided not to. They're Chloe's calves. Then they're very clear who they are. They're branded differently and all that good stuff, so... not too worried about it. So let's watch these girls go by here, and then we gotta go set the gates and put them back out on their pasture. They've already had their grain this morning, so we just gotta take a bag of mineral and make sure they go back in the right pasture, and then they're done for the day and they have the rest of the time off. We will get these girls up again at some point and re-tag them, but not today. Come on, girls. Oh, easy now. Did you guys count them? Did you see? Did you get a good count? Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for following along. If you had any questions, let us know. Any comments, let us know. Yeah, thanks for following along. Stick around. We'll be doing more fun stuff. Doing something different every day.